It's coming back in, my friends. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to MBPFishing. And, yep, Steven, we're outdoors. Just to read right behind us. He tagged along. Actually, he dragged me out of bed, to be honest. I'm kidding, folks. Tell you what, let me rods out. And we'll get to that cat, okay? Yeah, I know this is a late start for me. How's your Saturday been? It actually gets higher. That flood stage is about 2 feet, 2.5 feet past. So. What do you think of the Nightfall it does, by the way? Forcing off and on, but worm always keeps the yeah, they're all like this. We got like 30 of them like this. We got the small ones. So, big Nightfall. And I'm back at cell phone. We'll get to that cat. Yeah, we're a late trip today, folks. I just. Hi, folks. Yeah, Mike ain't fast. He's not Mike. Okay. You hold pretty good in these spots because you got like current's going that way when you're out there a little bit, and then it's going back this way, so it kind of holds you. Kind of hold pretty good. Second rod. Yeah, but I'm just gonna casting this little jig head right by the bank. Seemed to be working the other day, so let's keep up with what's working. Big old night crawl on this one. Yeah, I dug about 30 these big night crawlers a piece for us. Steven's got 30, I got 30, plus about 20 smaller worms. All right, I think that will do for that one. Yeah, obviously, I need to put that rod tip a little bit more. Good. All right. Everything's situated here. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to get this stuff situated here. Just here. And same with this one. Just here more. That'll work. Let's get our backup cell phone, get online here, and we'll check that chat. We're just getting started, folks. 12 people in and 3 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that's turns our cell phone on. Let's get this stuff going. By the way, I haven't even thrown some corners yet. Yeah, I know it's a late start, folks. I usually don't do live feeds this late, but the only time Steven had available today. He's been a busy beaver today. Saturday and Sundays are his days off. He works for a living. So sorry, buddy.
How's it going, everybody? If you're just now joining us, we're up here on the river doing a little fishing.
We're on. We kept something down here. I gotta beat up the spot one minute here too with while that logs in and everything. oddity about these fish. They will sit here and they will ignore your bait and leave your little bait in the water. And now they'll start hitting. A lot of times it's just your bait falling off the hook. There we go. Some bait in the water. Hopefully that'll get them hitting. Go. Come on. And there we are. That's Orta. Hey, buddy. We're down here with Orta Outdoors right now. Steven, right behind us. And there we are. There's us. And there we are, folks. A lot of background stuff. 17 people and 6 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, Melvin, what's going on? How you doing, Melvin? Melvin says good luck. John C, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? John C says hello, Mike. And Daniel, what's going on? Daniel says good luck. John C says hello, Melvin. Happy Saturday, my friends. I hope you're enjoying the show. Daniel, let's see. California, what's going on? How you doing, California? California says Daniel, hello. Yep, get him. Get him in the lip. I'll try, my friend. See, Mike, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Mike says, what are you fishing for today? With worm, sky's the limit. Common species down here, freshwater drum, common carp, grass carp, buffalo, channel catfish, blue cat, channel, and sturgeon. See, Joshua, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Joshua says Mike. No clue until after you brought the fish in. A few times I'm looking like, what the heck is that even when I brought them in? Some weird looking fish down here sometimes. See, Princess, what's going on? How you doing, Princess? Princess, hope everyone is having a great, wonderful day. See, Melvin says hello. And by the way, don't forget to drop by Steven. He's over here to the right. Orta Outdoors. God. Alright, so people with 8 thumbs up, awesome, folks. Thank you. Looking good right now, folks. Got a that about. Oh, it's whenever I turn my backup cell phone on, since it's linked to my my main account, it'll like pop up 30 freaking things all at once. I wouldn't doubt there'd be a pretty good the monsters down on this river, Lee. Though I wouldn't count on catching a big old whale down here. There are some big fish down here, though. There's some monsters. Fight. Pop, pop, pop. Got him.
Nice, nice. fish off?
Hey, it's a fish. This is the day, folks.
Drum, yeah.
Freshwater drum. Yeah, nice little half pounder. And he's warm compared to the air right now. Because the water temperature, we've got temperatures about 50, 55 degrees. We got 15, 20 mile per hour winds behind us. I forgot to put the wind block up too, by the way. I'll do that in just a second. Yeah, that's a little half pounder. First fish of the day. I haven't been in for very long. Yeah, that one's holding out there pretty deep. But that doesn't mean there's not some ones in shallower. Oh, yeah, come on, buddy, come on, quit it. Knock my worm off, you little stinker. That's first fish of the day. Gorgeous little freshwater drum. All right, buddy. Get that hook out of you. We pinch our barbs down pretty good so we can get these hooks out pretty easy. Just push back on that hook pretty quick. Pop her out, and she's good to go. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, he was out there like maybe 10 feet straight out. So. Yeah, the kind of the weather we've been getting, it's very possible to push them a little deeper than normal. Had all this rain, all this other stuff recently. You get another worm on here, folks. Now come check out chat. Oh, there's a bite close. There's something nibbling on it. Yeah, pinky. Yeah, they're in here close too, buddy. Oh yeah, you're allowed to, bro. It's pushing down here. I have a hard time keeping up with more than 2. Trying to find a good worm in here. Get out of here. I don't want a monster worm yet. No. Man, they're active. Yeah, simple Carolina rig, just about maybe 4.5, 5 inches off the bottom, not too far off the bottom. Get another Nightfall on here. That one was getting a peck bite on that one too. Still hitting it too. Yeah, he looks like he's coming in with it too. Oh, you little. Picked it up and he pulled back. Yeah, they're definitely good at getting your bait off. I think I trained them a little too well. Like free food, as long as I don't want the lip piercing. Nope, I don't want it. I just want the food. Pretty good, folks. Get another night crawler on this one, and I'll get back to that chat. Man, that one just bit it in half, man. All he did was leave the head. Like I said, it's about 50, 55 degrees right now, folks. It's kind of cool. We had some. Here's the bite. Come on. Oh, popped off. Man, I didn't break the line on that one. Man. Having trouble keeping up with this right now, folks. Might be cutting down to 1 rod here. Don't be stingy about putting them big worms on there, buddy. got 60 of them, so look at the size of that. Jeez, please. What am I gonna catch with that? Like, I think I grabbed a few of these that are too big. Better. Okay, now. And that was pretty good pops out there. You guys having a great Saturday, my friends. Well, actually, in some areas, it'd probably be already Sunday. That little time travel aspect where you're going across the other side of the world is already it's already Sunday in some locations. I think we're back with the chat. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go, folks. See 17 people in and 14 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. See False North Jason, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Jason says cheers. Then Bass Fishing, what's going on? How you doing, Bass Fishing? Bass Fishing says MVP. How you doing today, my friends? See Velvet says, hiya, John. Guys, we're enjoying the show. We're going to do a little bit of an evening run today. See what's hitting down here around this time. I'm usually not out around 5, but kind of a different river this time of the day. It's a couple bites too. Let's see. Jason says, time travel, you say, my friend. I'm not even in the same dimensional plane. Oh, good googly. Well, cheers, buddy. Let's see, 14 people in and 14 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I hope I didn't spook that last one. I got a kind of a hook pull into him. I don't even think I might need the wind block. There's like no wind right now in the spot. Yeah, we got 15, 20 mile per hour winds just right behind us. And we literally walked out of the car about 15 feet over here, and it's gale force winds over there. Here, not so bad. Let's see, Jason says 15, think up. Yep, 15 thumbs up, my friend. Tell you what, I can put the wind block on here just to be safe. We do have a little bit of a breeze going around, so let me make sure we've got a good audio here. That should do it real quick. Yeah, there is a little bit of a wind, so I think it's better off if we make sure we protect it from the wind. We always start a fire behind us. You can see plenty of people do it. I'm gonna put another couple of worms on here. There's some big old carp and stuff sitting out there. They like that one little spot right before you get to the.
Cast it out far enough to clear the rock. Where the mud is out there.
Yep, that sand spot. That's where I'm hitting right on that edge, right where the. That way you don't get snagged up either. The little jig head you don't really worry about snagged all that much. You can cast the jig head right into the rock. Yeah, this little technique doesn't get snagged bad, so that's why I'll use that jig head right by the bank. At least allows me to get a line in there by the rock. Kind of the reason why I get the big flathead on this little jig head, because Kind of where they're sitting is in here, right by the rock. Yeah. Now, this doesn't have to be very far out. This one. Yeah, that little jig head is perfect for that close in bank stuff. Even if you get a snag, if you got like even 6-pound test, you can bend it out. We had a couple bites here, folks. Let's see, Albie, what's going on? How you doing, Albie? Albie the fisherman. Albie says MVP. Albie says, what's up, everyone in chat? How you doing today, my friend? I hope you're having a great Saturday. See, we've just caught one fish so far, but we had a couple other bites here. I think I gotta let these guys soak just a little bit more. We're in kind of close, but at the same time, I don't want to angler too much more. I don't want to push the angle. Let's see. Steven's right at the edge. I want to make sure I've got him in. All right, that looks pretty good. I like that. We'll be right on that edge. Snags it. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the heavier weights, that's the...
That is the issue, right?
Probably didn't get quite far enough out there. Remember that where you are, that rock face points out just a little bit further out the road. And once you get past that rock face, there's a big old sandy spot, and then you get to rocks again. So yeah, you gotta get right off that. I think if you could cast a little bit further out, I think you would have been fine.
And it kind of falls down.
Did you get that snag on the way in, or okay, so you when you were reeling it in, you got to the rock. Just make sure to reel it in a little bit faster next time. See, Camp, what's going on? How you doing, Camp? Camp says hi. Camp says good luck. Austin, my friend, thank you. Yeah, as you guys can see, we're down here with Steven, Orta Outdoors. That's ORTA. He's doing his own live stream right now as well. Yeah, your signal looks really good. Yeah, we have cell phone towers right across the way there, right over there. So usually this signal is really good unless you get down there really low down there when the water's low, or you get over here by this rock. Camp says, come to Turkey for big fish. Hey, if I ever get over there, buddy, I'll look you up, my friend. We'll get some big ones. 18 people in and 20 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Yeah, a little evening run, folks, where we don't have a lot of room in this spot, so we're kind of... Yeah, you literally, folks, if you do this, yep, that's the levee. That's flood stage right there. Yeah, way down there, like, what, 30 feet down the...
Yeah, and it goes down. I mean, it goes down. That river's really deep right now. You walk out there 10 feet, you get like 50 foot of water.
Yeah, it's deep. Let's see, Ramus, what's going on? Ramus says, is there a available carp fishes? Yeah, there are a lot. There are common carp, grass carp, and buffalo down on this river. And some big guys. The common carp have been setting out there a little deeper. Still, the water still a little, eh. Grass carp and stuff have been coming in here into these shallows, you know, kind of chewing on the sticks and stuff. And the buffalo have been in here like digging through the rock, so they're in here closer too right now. Got worm on that one? Wow, you're out there. I think Steven's aiming for the Illinois side. See, Ramul says, hi from India. Ramul says, get the dog. See, Ram says, I'm from India. Awesome, my friend. We're down on the mighty muddy Mississippi River down in St. Louis, Missouri. See, Bambi, what's going on? How you doing, Bambi? Yep, Bambi's the 21st. Awesome. And Les. How you doing today, Les? Les says MVP. How you doing today, my friends? 20 people in and 23 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. We've caught one so far today. Our pixel quality looks pretty good. No pixels, we're decent quality. See, Les says all good here. Good to hear, my friend. See, old what's his face? What's going on? How you doing, old what's his face? What's his face? Says MVP. What's up, brother? Hey, we're out here fishing with Steven, Orta Outdoors. He's doing his own live feed right now. You can go over there. That's Orta, O-R-T-A Outdoors. You've got the tripod set up over there too. See, Dota, what's going on? How you doing, Dota? Dota says MVP. Dota says left. Yeah, this takes practice. Practice to be so irritating, right?
Hey, Luke. How's it going? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. Hey, Bear Pickles. How's it going? See you in here.
What's his face? Dota says Bambi. Oh, what's his face says Dota. What says DDD? Triple D. Wait a minute. Ah. See, 19 people in and 26 thumbs up. Incredible. Awesome, folks. And that one did get a hit that time. Only one. First two casts got popped. That one didn't. I put a little smaller worm on. I should have just friggin' gobbed them on there again. Yep, I gave Steven the exact same worms as I got. I dug 60 for him and I got 60 for myself. So no excuses today, buddy.
Finding Joy on this journey. There's a little bit of how's it going, Finding Joy? Thank you. Thank you for stopping in and thank you.
You finding joy?
Get something, I think. Thank you for stopping.
Where do I want to cast this? I'm going to cast. Go over to the bar over there to the right. I'm just going to. I think that'll make you a line.
I think so. They drift it down.
Yeah, kind of a trick to it is you keep your rod tip up until it's hit the bottom, and then as soon as that's hit that, because the current's moving that direction, right? You got a back current moving this way, so you just try to keep that in that current for as long as possible, and then that back current will push you a little bit to the left, and then you just kind of stabilize. You don't really need 3 or 4 ounces of weight because people are trying to fight this river right now. You can't fight this river. I mean, no force of a single human being is going to be able to fight this river right now.
Yeah.
they're off working with it. Isn't that weird when you touch your bait, it's actually warm?
Yeah.
Water temperature is actually higher than the air. Except it isn't quite as cold. Close. We were down here when it was in the 40s. I guess 50s is not too bad. Far be it from those like 75, 80 degree temperatures we've been getting recently. Like, so comfortable down here this time of the evening, and now it's like, ooh, a little chip. So yep, it's a little chilly, a little nipply. I am kind of surprised that you've got like a big head over there right around that edge. Something hasn't popped. Just grab one of those big old night crawlers and slap it on and put it out there deep. Unless I'm seeing a ton of carp in here, I usually don't even use the corn for bait. I usually use it to chum. Once you get some corn in the water, I don't know what it is about down here now. If there's like 20 carp down here or something, and I'm seeing carp everywhere, yeah, I'm definitely going to use the corn. Got so many different species down here. Like carp, channel catfish, and buffalo are the three species that are going to get that corn. That's the thing. Worm, they're all going to hit it. So. Back to the cat heaters. Doda. Bambi says, hey Doda again. Let's see, Mike, what's going on? Let's see, how's the fishing today? We just got. Uh-oh. Whoa. That one hit. I don't know what that is. That's running, whatever it is. I don't know. Boy, it's kind of biting like a. Not sure. Yeah. When I hit out there deep, I didn't really get a good hook set into it. Oh, popped off. No, he's on there still. Okay. He just ran straight in with it. What is that? I think that's a channel. Well, I didn't really get a good look at that. That big old channel. That's a big channel catfish. 4 or 5 pounds?
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, I think
Oh, did I get him for him? Yeah, we got him.
That's a big channel catfish there, I think. Good job, thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, that's a couple of.
Nice size.
That hook just fell out.
Yeah.
Actually, look at that. Look, if you remember when I said I felt it do that? The hook came out of the fish and came right back into it. That's the one thing I hate about that. The time it takes to get the hook out of it. That's not too bad.
That cloth net sometimes.
That's not too bad. As soon as we got a whole fish in it. Alright, the hook is out of the net.
Nice channel cat.
Yeah, that's not 4 or 5 pounds easy.
Yeah. Nice fish, folks. Check that out. It's on MBP is the word.
Yeah, Nightfall.
Nice size channel cat.
Alright, folks. You guys want to see her? Yeah, that's our second fish of the day. That's what happens when you come down here a little later in the evening. As opposed to midday, you get some different species down here. Yeah, that'll go about, I'm going to go about 4 or 5 pounds on that one. We'll go 5 on him. Gorgeous fish, folks. Yeah, that one just doubled it and kept on going. You know how these catfish can pull her. That's a, oh, yep. I need that thumb back, buddy. Give it. Stinker. Gorgeous fish, folks. Gotta love it. But let's get a little thumbnail with this. All right, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like mid-range, just like right where that current and back current kind of meet right there. Wasn't no missing it. That was a one whole big nightfall too. I'm not even bothered with pieces right now, so that's why I said just gob them on here now. 61 a piece is enough to fish for about 3 hours per individual, so no worries about using those worms up. If one of us uses the worms up with the other one, it's always. Can I grab a couple for you? Super. Come off. Oh, okay. Let's get a big old another nightfall on here and back to that cat. Yeah, that was on the light one. Looks like a pretty good little, that one more time. I thought that popped off. Remember it did that? Yeah, the hook come out of his mouth and come right back in. So that hook, it is double hooked. So.
It looks like it's a long.
Yeah, got lucky on that one. Yep, checking on it. I see you. Got him. Got him, folks. Ah. Wow, these guys are fighting, man. Big freshwater brown. Yeah, that's just a little jig head right by the back. So that little ping bite. Here, buddy. Oh yeah, that's 4 or 5 pounds. Come here. Pop right out. Get a hook set into that one, I guess. There you go, folks. Third fish of the day. Boy, that's a beautiful drone there. Gorgeous fish, folks. Beautiful. Gotta love doing this, folks. Really do. That's 2 freshwater drum and a channel catfish. 1 5-pound channel catfish. This is I'm gonna 4 pounds on that one. Oh, come on, buddy, come on. Hear them talking to you guys? Yeah, they got rocks in there. They got crushers, and that's just, they're kind of, that's like grinding your teeth for them. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had them right in the crusher, so as soon as I let the line go loose, the hook just fell out. And even there's plenty of room here. I mean, see how my rod's straight out here? Oh yeah. Cast a little bit to the left over here, right where that, like, see that line right there? Yeah. Aim for that. If you hit like the bigger rod with corn or with like a weight. Like, that's where they seem to be holding. So if you miss it by a little bit, you might not get them. I'm pretty much straight out. All right, folks, let's check that chat. What's going on? Let's see, we're using spider ball. Let's see, for catching very big carp fishing from river. Oh, I got you, my friend. Actually, I believe was carp you can catch them with any type of like net, digging, right? Now buffalo, I believe you're only allowed to snag them. They are that's a native species. Others are kind of they're not considered well, common carp are naturalized, so they're not considered invasive, but check the regulations on that. I could be wrong. See, William, what's going on? How you doing, William? William asked, what have we caught? See, we caught 2 freshwater drum, one about a pound and one about 4 pounds, and a 5-pound tail catfish so far. See, Rick, what's going on? Rick says, I would put my tent right there. It's a nice campfire. Yeah, I've done it before. There's a little spot behind us that people have built campfires over the night. It's a pretty cool place to camp out because we're like 6 feet from the car. See, Superfly, what's going on? How you doing, Superfly? Says, hey, Mike, how's it going, brother? Doing okay, man. We're out here with Steven. We're outdoors, right? Bye. Yeah, they don't do much. Those ones by the bank, they'll just be doing that the majority of the time. Superfly says, hey, Dota. Let's see, Superfly says, Bambi. Dota says, Superfly. Superfly says, fish on. Let's see, Bambi says, how's SF? I got something weird going on. How's SF? I got something weird going on. We look good on my side. See, Superfly says sweet. See, Ramsey says super. Super says, hey, Ramsey. Super says nice. See, Ramsey says, could you share your bait? Oh. You drift over? Oh, I got you. Yeah, the little jig head does tend to drift, I'm afraid. Bigger weight's probably one you want to cast out there where probably want to put the worm on unless you've got a hair all big on that bigger rod.
Oh yeah, that's what I got. Like the hair rig.
I got you now.
Good setup on itself.
I got you. See, we're using night crawlers right now, so Steven's got the same bait. I mean, I dug, let's see, 60 pretty good worms apiece. We're using these big old garden night crawlers. Yeah, these big old guys. And they work pretty good. And I was going to rebait this one, wasn't I? Hang on, folks. Let me get this one rod back out. You guys are enjoying the show, my friends. We're just kind of popping a few of those on the hook. That looks pretty good. This is a little jig head crawler technique. I've seen people using this all over the country. Canada, Mexico, all over the United States. It's very simple. You just use like a regular jig head, put some night crawlers on there or worms, whatever you got. And let that kind of drift. You cast straight out and you let that kind of drift down the current. That was getting a bite on. I wonder what happened. Well, that camel fought, man. I'm surprised he fought that hard. Got a little Carolina rig. We're not very far off the bottom, like maybe 7-8 inches. It's a pretty mucky river right now, folks, so fish are holding kind of close to the bottom. When the water gets clearer, I'll put the stuff off the bottom a little bit further, but it's like all that mucks and stuff stopped getting on my line too recently. It was getting like a lot of crud and, you know, the stuff that comes down off the river, right?
Oh, yeah.
Roots and trees, limbs, and leaves. My crap. A little further out than I wanted, but we'll try it. All right. Yep. California, you got it right. Worms. Let's see, California. Yep. See, notice says, where are you at? In Cali, bro. Oh, California. See, Superfly says, nothing like big old worm steaks. Yeah, I know. They got a taste for them, folks. Especially garden variety. Put a big old night crawler in front of a good fish, and they're usually going to hit it. California says, Fairfield, California from Francisco, 30 minutes away. See, Younger, what's going on? How you doing, Younger? Younger says hi. How you doing, my friend? See, Jody says, I'm from South Florida. Stay in the whole Hayward now. See, Brorello, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Sorry. Stop.
Got him. He's got it.
Pop.
No?
I'm not sure yet. She's running. Okay, another drum. That's our 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's our fourth. Four freshwater drum and a big old cam cat. Another one just really lightly pinging on it out there. If I wouldn't have set the hook, he'd have gotten most of the worm off. Yeah. That's our fourth freshwater drum, and we've also caught a big old channel catfish. Man, my hands are starting to get cold. Gorgeous fish, folks. I love doing this. Beautiful. By the way, don't forget like and subscribe, my friends. Helps out the channel so much. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It says, just remember, we pay for your bro. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, Dub. See, Superfly says, nice drum. Notice says, hey, heck, bro. One have to fish. Let's see, Aaron says, any luck yet? Yes, so we've caught 4 freshwater drum, Aaron, and we've caught a big old, like, maybe 5-pound channel catfish. Let's see, Superfly says, he's speaking to me. California says, that's too funny, bro. I fixed Lakeshore at my dad back in the day. Joe says, how are you going? Thank you guys for seeing those reactions. That helps out the channel so much. Hey, look, as he holding a fish face in my camera. Hey, it's my camera. I can hold a fish in my camera if I want to. See, Barella says, I catch along the silver with a drive-through. See, Superfly says, those big old night crawlers for sure catch big fish. Come on, buddy. They're out here. Barella says, hey, 465, long time no see. Let's see, 301, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Let's see, let's go. Superfly says, oh, fish on. It's drum here, drum there. Got enough drums, the beating of the drums, my friend. Let's see, 18 people in, 47 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you. Get another night crawler on here. Get back out here. Yeah, I didn't tighten my drag from that channel. I loosened that drag up. That fish tried to pop me off. How's the views going, buddy?
Okay.
Oh yeah, the body camera stuff. Your AI is used to that. I tried to do it the one day. My AI it wouldn't let it. Didn't show anybody. So it just depends upon what that little part of YouTube is used to you doing.
I figured I would try this little easier on the river.
Yeah, bait fishing, of course, is going to be tripod style. It's probably going to be your best bet. Yeah, and those little ones, just gob those suckers on there till you cover that hook completely. Don't even play with it. Because you got like tons of little worms in there, and whatever's left, you keep them if you want to, because they're very easy to dig this time of the year, especially with all the rain we've been getting. I'm sure you'll use them some other time. Just keep them in your basement, or try to keep them out of the sun. We might get some warmer weather again. Anything over about 70 will bake for something. Even garden variety will melt on them. Alright, we're back in chat, folks. Now, let me get a drink of coffee. You guys know I had a cold about 2 weeks ago, so I'm still kind of a little phlegmy. Yeah, I know folks a little later life than what I used to do. I'm trying to work this schedule. We just work through the weekdays. One see is one big drum on that light. That's what like the how light of a bait, how light of a jig that you have? Yeah, so I'm using quarter ounce jig heads. They're literally the second biggest ones I've got. They're the ones people use for steelhead. More like. Oh yeah, there's. I mean, you got to have a little bit more weight on this part of the river. Let's see, go. See, Joey, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Joey says, "Good evening, everyone." Why says hello, Joey. Why says, "Yep, Joey." typos. I mean, it's late in the day. You know how many typos I put out during live streams? Yeah, I couldn't fathom it. Let's see his, what's going on? How you doing, his? His says hi. See, Regan says, where's the big one? She's back in the water. That channel catfish. Let that big old catfish go. I'll catch him again. See, Regan says hi. He says, yes, Barella. See, Whitney, what's going on? How you doing, Whitney? Whitney says hello. See, Andy with the heart emoji. Andy says, hey, Whitney. And Dave, what's going on? How you doing, Dave? And Falcon. Falcon, what's going on? Falcon says, hey, Mike. He says, hey, Bambi. Bambi says, gosh damn, it talks a lot. Hey, we're caught up with chat now. Caught up with chat now. I'll shut up. How much worm I'm using on? Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Big old gob. I'm not playing around with these guys. Water's murky and dingy. Hard for them to find anything. It's not like when the water is low, you put one piece of worm on it.
Yeah.
Chocolate mud. Chocolate milk. Pretty good again. I think we're gonna set up here. Those both look pretty good right now. You guys can probably hear that wind in the background of those trees. Probably started messing up my live feed. I didn't really think about it because compared to up there, the wind's not blowing much down here, but it is still getting little. Oh, really? Little. 20 miles per hour is a little. Yeah.
Well, we're still kind of out of it.
Let's see Whitney's laughing her butt off. See somebody really, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Somebody really with the YouTube emojis. Somebody really says hello. Somebody says, yep, we got 20 mile per hour winds here too. We're kind of in a cubby hole right now, folks. So we're getting a little bit out of the wind per se, but not getting all of it. I mean, it's still getting to us. I'm gonna give you guys a little view of Steven here. Yeah, that's Steven Ord Outdoors. If you guys haven't checked him out, go over there. Drop a like, my friends. Drop a like and say hello. That's ORTA Outdoors. See, Justin, what's going on? How you doing, Justin? Yeah, that's our Justin. See, Justin says, hola, Mike and Steven, brother. Yeah, he brought his channel back. Let's see, somebody really says, any luck? Yes, sirree. We've been in about 20 minutes. We've got, was it four or five freshwater drum? Was it 4 or 5?
Yeah, it was one.
4?
5,
Yeah, and one big nice channel catfish, about 5.5 pounds.
You want to know how many? You got to go watch it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just go back a little bit and watch the stream. Yeah, it's a weekend. Yeah, the mopeds and the 4-wheelers. Yeah, that's a perfect place to be riding them down here. That way, they don't get hit by other people in cars and stuff, right? You're not gonna bite them up. Is that a bite? No, it's not. All right, back. I just thought I'd sit down and show you guys the. Now, temperature's about 50, 55 degrees. You can see your breath. Hey, Dave, what's going on? Okay, couple drums so far. We just got started. Yeah, it's kind of a late evening feed, but we're out here fishing. Not that I know of, really. I think that one person that was sitting here had one jig, one hook, and he thought I've got like 20-pound braid on. I can stop one of these grass carp, right? Oh, snap. Yeah, he had a big grass carp on it. Snapped the line pretty good. That's the only real bite I saw him have. All right, buddy. Drive safe. Yeah, he works for Corps of Engineers, so he dropped about it from time to time. Yeah, we're pushed all the way back here. I don't think I can push her back any. I know that camera's closer than what I usually do, but unfortunately. Gar. That's a friggin'.
Did he just come up right?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So within a few feet of me, that thing was like that.
I just saw something kind of go back under it.
Yeah, it came up, gulped some air, and come right back down. That's a pretty good possibility of keeping on that little dig head by the bank. I know you like them guards. When you go after it, just don't put your hand in their mouth.
Yeah.
You want to go into the ER.
Hard to push. Not that really close out.
This can usually help. It's like thin wire, razor sharp. Hang on, you cut. I'm trying, folks. I've got him in the right spot. He's got his rod mixed up. He's got the corn rod close to the long rod out here. Definitely possible. Those guys out here. Which reminds me, when I put a little bit more bait in the water. Get some more food out here. We don't do this. It's work. If you feed them, they will come. I live by that motto. Think about it. If you put a big old a table out somewhere, right, with a whole bunch of cheeseburgers and everything, don't you think people would come? That makes sense. Get it. Fresh worms on here. Oh yeah, we still got one good thing about the rain, they're easy to get bait. I just went behind my house and I didn't get to my worm beds. I just looked around the edges. I'm already impressed with that challenge cat. That was a nice cat. better channel I've gotten down there this year. Yeah. I haven't got almost this feeling. Need me to move anywhere?
Oh no, no, you're good. Don't bite.
I think this is not what you got this rod. I know you want to get that carpet. Hey, look, can you put like an eighth of an ounce bullet weight or something on your your lighter rod? Maybe?
Oh yeah, I have a little weight, little tiny on that. That was 6'3", so I got that right.
That's where the little flatties and stuff. He says hello somebody. Why says hello somebody? Why says if you feed them, they will come. Yep. I live by that motto. Let's see, Bambi says hi somebody. Let's see, Bambi says hola. Let's see, Bambi says hey. Appreciate you guys coming in, my friends. ET people in, 58 thumbs up. This is awesome, folks. Thank you. Good for now. I think we should just let those guys soak up. I could tear them up like right around this area. And don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends. Helps out the channel so much. We're on our way to 8K, my friends. Well, 7.5 for last time it was like 7265 or something. 7261, yeah. Check that out. There's a buffalo carp. Buffalo's tail, just like a small buffalo about this big, just
Right next to the bank.
yeah, where I've been throwing that corn. He was like right by the friggin' bank. I mean, like within a few feet. They're not scared of coming into the bank. I mean, if they get banked an hour later, the water's going to be over top of them. Yep, that's Steven down there. That picture quality looks okay, I guess. And there's Borda again. I guess I could say hi, Steven. Hi. I can read your chat here. Let's see, Justin's on yours. I'm sorry, I'm butting into yours. Sorry, my bad. That's a cool little view of the bridge on your side. I like that. May have to steal that one.
Big old grassy.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, man.
Big one. Big.
Yeah, they love a big old gob of red worms. Yeah, that little pulsating, quarter-sized gob, just kind of wobbling around their heads. Come on, buddy. I see you get him. I'm already happy on the day. Oh, thought that was a... Dang it. You got my heart racing there. Dang it. Need a hand? Yeah, you can see your breath out here, folks. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like putting the camera down by the water so you guys can hear that nice, like, waves from the water just kind of rippling against the bank. It's very relaxing. Yeah, I saw a number of other people on live feed right now, so it's totally understandable that a lot of those bots are going to the people that are, on live feeds more, that are more consistent. That there are some people that have been like every day, 5 days, 6 days a week they've been doing it. So it's totally understandable that those push over quite a bit. Saturdays and Sundays for sure. That's why I try to do middays, because it seems like, especially outdoorsmen, they don't really go out midday. Heck, I don't mind getting a sunburn. What the heck? Sun's good for you, folks. Come off. See, that's one of the real good things about the jig head crawler technique. Tell you what, let me see if I got another one of these jig heads in here. Yeah, these are the second biggest jig heads I got. So let me see if I got one. Alright, Steven, so this is the size of the jig heads I've been using for the quote.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just gob them on there. As easy as you can on that. Don't be stingy, man. These worms are free. I dig them, so. Now, I was using a bigger one up at Columbia Bottoms because it's a deeper spot. And its current's a lot heavier down in those backwaters. Do you see that live feed we did with Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bushwhacked about a half mile upriver. That was a fun trip. I got like 5 ticks on me. Yeah, we went through some deer paths, so. Oh yeah, if you walk away from the car there, you can get away from, like, go places that people haven't stood for years. It actually stays pretty light down here too, folks. I mean, it's beautiful at night down here. They light up that other side. Yeah, the barges over there, they got spotlights that point across this way, and down there, the same to the right. You can see them. They already got them lit up over there. But let's refresh this. Yeah, that should be perfect. Just let that sink straight down. Keep your rod tip down. I know you don't like doing it, but one out there deep probably not going to bother. got a hair rig on it, but
Yeah, the hair rig, I like not necessarily the best, doesn't have the sensitivity. No.
yeah, well, you don't have to freaking man hook like I do.
Yeah.
I kind of like setting hook. I do. That's my whole thing. Man, that's a perfect worm. Put a fresh Nightfall on here. Got a couple more again. That's it. I'm not throwing these Nightfalls this week. Set the bucket for a few minutes so you can revitalize. That worm is still very active. I must have it.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm sorry, I'm a little loud.
Oh, no, you're good.
I forget. Forget where to go. Someone's fished down here recently and a big gob of monofilament. Look at that.
There's so much fish flying down here right now.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
That was the winter time, nobody comes out.
Because the water's low, people don't like walking down the bank.
Yeah.
They want to be like 3 feet from their cars. I don't get that idea. I mean, it's convenient per se, but you ain't but even when the water's low, you ain't but like what 20 feet from the car, top 25, 30 feet. Yeah, you can have your music on. And we have cell phones now. You got the little speakers you can keep with you. Bluetooth and everything. Oh yeah, Fallon. Yep, you'll be like 10 different guys going on at once, and you can't hear any of the music because, like, yeah, it's mixed together.
And between the car races that they're doing right around.
Oh yeah.
And it's a nice day out too. I mean, that's exactly what you do.
Yep. Much more peaceful down here. It really is. I mean, this water is almost like lasting, isn't it?
Yeah. Right in here.
I love this spot. It's the same thing really over there, but the water is kind of so high that you're either going to have to bushwhack through or you're just going to wade up the bank. And in these water, the water temps aren't bad, it's just the air temps. It's too cold to be wading. 90 degrees.
Big old, I think it was a comment. Not even for us, kind of looked like a comment. Right out there about a little about 4 foot past that. And right by that line.
There's some big carp out here right now. That corn's bringing them in. There's probably like a ton of corn sitting here, and they're all just smelling at every carp this way, and a lot of them this way because the back current's going this way. They're all moving here. There are so many big fish down here. It's kind of scary. I can throw a handful or two in front of you and you can bite. And little flatties, those ones like this big, they'll come out from underneath a rock or something and grab the bait. Go right on the back underneath it. You just pick it up and you'll kind of feel a thing. Alright, let me get my backup cell phone and see what's going on in chat. Hope you guys are enjoying the show this evening. Creek Seeker, what's going on? How you doing, Creek Seeker? Yes, sirree. Double tap that screen. Hit like and subscribe. It helps out the channel so much, my friends. Bite. Come on. Got him. Got just a couple of pecks. That's not very big, but fish is a fish. And we've got another drum. And went on my other rod, you little stinker. Why'd you have to do that, fish? Why? That's number 5, folks. So 5 freshwater drum and a big old channel catfish. I'm gonna have to get that untangled here in a minute. 5 freshwater drum and a big, like, 5-pound channel catfish. Gorgeous fish, folks. Gotta love it. Yeah, that's a great thing about the backup cell phone. I can see exactly the way it is. All right, buddy. Let's get one a little close up for you. Oh, guess not. I mean, dude, he's a mean little guy, ain't he? All right, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Thank you. Like, that sucker was out there real deep. And the big drum was in shallow. Real big. That means you got something here. You're in the right place. And don't be surprised when you get a little peck bite and you set the hook in and something big. Wouldn't be the first time I've had like a little ting 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 bite in a freaking 20-pound carp. Not my coffee more. Do it, Mike. Okay. On here. Let's see if they'll hit some lower water. Pretty good, folks. Nice big old like quarter-sized gobble ripple. Right back out in that little line right there. Line coming up. Get out of the way of the community here. Stay quiet. One's on the slack. Here. Looking good. Alright. Let's get back here again. 64 thumbs up. Incredible, my friends. Thank you.
Thank everybody for stopping in. Appreciate it.
You can see we're back down here on the mighty muddy Mississippi River. We've got our guest Steven Order Outdoors right now. He's down here doing his own live stream. Almost kind of, oh, there's another big one. Yeah, that was a buffalo there. Yep. If you throw a handful of soil in too, sometimes from those worms, it'll bring them in too, because that soil's got a lot of scent to it. It's a beautiful view today. Five 5534. 5534. Adam, what's going on? Adam says, GL, let's go, MBP. Hey, we've already caught 5 nice freshwater drum and a big old channel cat. Yeah, that was a gorgeous channel cat too. That was over 5 pounds. Steven got the assist on that one with the netting. Now, the blues get way bigger down here, but the channel don't get to be more about 8 or 10 pounds down here. Adam says nice. Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of an evening live feed, folks. So we're down here. Steven's got a hair rig out there on his big rod for carp. And he's got like a jig head crawler technique with his lighter rod, kind of bouncing around these rocks. There's some big grass carp and stuff in here in the shallows. We've been seeing them come up. It's just getting them to hit. Let's see, where's Steven there? I want to make sure I get him on the feed. Yeah, right at the end. That's perfect. You have a third rod out there, mid-range, right?
I have one that's super close to the bank. Next to the bank.
They're getting in there close. That buffalo I saw, but that buffalo could have been, I mean, it was like a little pound and a half too. It's one of those ones that are really hard to hook. They got tiny mouths that size. I mean, you couldn't have stuck a pencil in that buffalo's. You know how thin a pencil is? That's how small their mouths are when they're that size. Moped. Yeah, we got a few motorcycle, like moped, 4-wheelers riding around. Don't worry. Yeah, if you can see the lights across the river, those 2 big ones down there past us, and there's like 3 or 4 big ones over there. That light bounces off this water, and lights are up pretty good down here. The only reason why to start a fire down here would be to stay warm, or to keep the mosquitoes off you, I guess. That's why as smart anglers, we tend to wear jackets.
Yeah.
Let me refresh this closer. Yeah, I'm still getting a little fluid out. You know, it's been long. That cold long since gone, but at my age, it's just hard pressed to get it all the way out of your system. There's a good one. Misty. Yeah, worms can kind of lose their scent after a while too. If they're sitting out there too long. Just awesome. Put some fresh ones on. Store-bought ones, the scent doesn't go out as much, but lasts longer. Oh, these guys, they produce like probably 4 or 5 times as much scent. The scent goes away. Usually, as long as you can see when they're alive. Eventually, they kind of die. I got everything down. Sorry about that.
Oh, bro.
Snagged up. It happens. We're in close proximity as long as.
Down there, it's like river.
Yeah, it's I mean, there are trees right behind you guys, literally, and they're extending out to the water. So, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Get it off.
Got it.
You got your equipment back. Sorry about that, buddy.
Get lights anyway, so. I think they're at 5 or 6.
Yeah, those big gobs of worms and stuff. It's the reason why they work. It's got extra scent big out there. I suppose what would work would be probably like a they call it what the usual UK type, what the pack bait
Yeah.
type thing. It's a lot of hassle making that pack bait. It really is. Clay, corn, grain. It's pretty good. Wrap around the tip. It's a beautiful evening, folks. It really is. Oh, that tip. Man, it's something wrapped around there. Sheesh. I didn't do. wrapped around that tip of that. Both rods, I think are pretty good. Very popular. People love to fish that point too. That rock face in front of you is new. I didn't build that. Lynn, 69 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Wrangley says, hello from Maine. Awesome, my friend. We're in St. Louis, Missouri. We're down on the mighty, muddy Mississippi River today. I think it's kind of cool, didn't it? Sorry. Coffee sets up like that. Good. Boy, that's a gorgeous evening view. I'm not sure where I could have pushed the camera back. We are actually, this water is about another maybe 3 or 4 inches up from the last time we were down here yesterday. Imagine when it gets up to the rock behind you. Be standing on top of that rock, fishing. Hard to see that right here. Let's see. Broke off. Well, we did a pretty good job, I think, so far. So this evening, folks. 5 big freshwater drum and a channel cat. Oh yeah, very, very fun. It's much more quiet down here, and
Yeah, definitely.
even Jefferson Lake, when you go down there, it's kind of loud in the background, isn't it?
Especially, I'm sure that place is full of fish. That boardwalk is full of baskets.
Plus, you're kind of right by the hospital there, right?
Yeah, so you got the helicopter.
Yeah, with the whirly birds going overhead every 5 seconds.
Well, I think that helps. I mean, it seems if you have those every now and again in the feed, it kind of helps.
Oh yeah, any kind of activity in the background is definitely a positive as far as drawing people in. See 14 people in, and oh, there's a pop. Far rod. Saw that. You kind of notice they're coming up to the surface, but they're not really aggressively feeding this time of the evening, right? Carp are like, they're warm water fish, so even though they're kind of coming up, relaxing, getting that nice little, breath of fresh air before they settle down for the evening. Okay, check that out. We've got a caddisfly. Hey, everyone's always wondering what the sturgeon and stuff feed on. That's right there, little caddisfly. Yeah, those are larvae, so those come up from the rocks, and the larvae of those are underneath the rocks and stuff. So they're always picking through those rocks and eating them. I think we've been live about an hour and 40 minutes. Ooh, another big one just right in front of us.
Yeah, there's definitely some big ones.
Yeah, I've got you on camera too, so when you're done with the live stream, you can, well, yeah, kind of, it'd be nice if I could get you on something, buddy. I know, weird they're not hitting right in front of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab the other glass. Starting to not see it yet.
Close rod, I saw it, far rod, I saw that. Oh, you little stinker. I gotta watch those peck bites right before evening. Just grab the end of that worm and just yank it. Just really tore the heck out of this little worm. Two new fresh ones on there. No sense in saving bait. Give them as many worms as we can get on there right now. Get what's opportunity to find that bait as possible. I don't have a cold, folks. I had one. I'm over it. Just the goose still coming up. Yeah, that was one of those little peck bites out to me. Whatever that was, he had grabbed on to the end of it. When I set the hook, he just yanked off half the worm. He didn't have the worm hook in his mouth.
They're really good at that.
Like, he did like spaghetti out there. It does kind of remind you of the worms, kind of like ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm sure I had more worm on there than that. Oh, stinker. You guys have got the good angle. You can see the rod. Not so much. clear skies. Is there any moon out today? I'm not sure. Nice. Terrible cat. And that's what happens. See those rod tips? I think that was the signs popping. I heard it too. The metal kind of shifting. Yeah, we have a sign behind us that says, "Do not swim in dangerous undertows." And the sun just went off, so the temperature of the metal shifted on us. It went at that sign's in there. Oh, it pulled off one of me. Dang it. No, I got him too.
Nice.
I think I got him. Yeah, I think I got that little thinker.
Nice.
All right. Just little ting, ting, ting. Very, very light cat bites. That's our 6th drum of the day, folks. I don't think we're going to make it into the double digits today, but that's a little bite on that one, too. That was right by the... Well, let me get this one off here for you guys. 6 of the day, folks. 6 freshwater drum and a big old channel cat. Beautiful. Gotta love it, folks. Really do. Still got anybody. See, he's got it down a little bit. My fingertips are going a little numb, so I have a hard time feeling where that hook was. Got it out. See, no blood. I got the barbs pinched down on that, so they. Thank you. Thank you. And I did it. I got snagged in the rocks that time. Hang on, folks. Let me get these rods back out and come check that chat. I think I might have used too many worms. Either that or a whole bunch of them got out on me. It's very possible. Low light levels, it's very easy for the worms to escape on you. That's why I keep my coffee containers. They're very good worm buckets. And if you have a whole bunch of worms dying in it, you're not really worried about biting. Playing with it.
Yeah. Pick it up.
Yeah, it's usually when you pop that hook. If they're drum, they like to sit there and just kind of chew on it in their crushers. Go back in the water. Probably that one. Yeah. Giraffe. Have a good night. Shot. Sounded like it, didn't it? Go across the river? Didn't it sound like a shot or something across the river?
Maybe.
Back out. Yeah, there's a private firing range across there.
Oh.
Usually don't see here on this time of the night, but still. Suppose someone's out there with a testing a firearm or something. Every once in a while, you'll have someone come down here and test their new handgun or something. All of a sudden, all the cars and stuff stop behind you. Here's one. People are afraid of the river down here. I don't know why. Just give it its respect. It's due.
Yeah.
I think we might be getting a train, folks. Yep. Train, folks. Earbuds out, volume down. Back. Take that chest. What's going on? Alright, engines plugged in here. Alright, Rangley says, quick tip. Take a stick and push down on the hook and it'll pop right out. I got you, my friend. My fingers, I usually do it myself, but my fingers is on a little bit. Wow, so. Rangley asks, Randy asks, well, what are you catching? I see we caught 5 freshwater drum and a big channel catfish so far. I see 14 people in. Let's see, 77 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Yeah, that biggest drum was about 5 pounds. That channel was about 5 pounds too. Oh, you little stinker. Alright, I got you. Obviously, I got my other line. How did that happen? Yeah, the current's getting us, folks. So we're wrapped around or each other. At least I've wrapped around my own line. Oh, well. And wrapped around my buddy's line. Yeah. Sweet. Come on. Come on. And wrap around there, wrap around there. Now we're fishing in close proximity, so it's bound to happen. Great. Go. I think I'm about out of Steven's still got some left. Why don't we put a couple kernels of corn on this one? Yeah, that what was doing it. Aha, I see now. I was hitting someone else's line. That was a good thing. I got it. That makes sense. I'll put a couple of kernels of corn on the bank. Got some meat on here for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, the lights keep them pretty good down here for the nighttime runs, but it's a little cool to be fishing out here at night tonight. Back. What do you think, buddy?
Probably about to call it. It's getting a little chillier now that the sun's down.
Yeah, especially when you went back by that car and you got that wind blowing on you back there. There's
Yeah.
not much wind down here, but there is up there.
And I'm going to Vancouver. I'm going before stopping in.
Good. Right out there in the water. I think this will be our last cast, folks. Right back out there. Good too. Yeah, I think this will be our last cast for today. We caught 6 freshwater drum and pretty big channel cast in about 2 hours. Pretty good. Pretty good little feed for an evening run. Especially during the early spring down here. It could be, water can be still pretty cold this time of the year. 14 people in, 80 thumbs up. Let's see, Chris asks, where are you fishing? Okay, this is the mighty muddy Mississippi River. Yet we're about a quarter mile upriver from the Arch in St. Louis. Let's see, Randy says, looks like a nice action spot. Oh yeah, there are some massive fish down here. We get some big stripers, big common carp, grass carp, buffalo, channel, blue cat, flathead. We caught some monsters down here. Yep, don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends, if you haven't. Yeah, that's Steven to the right there, Ord Outdoors. He's doing his own stream. Yeah, we're getting ready to close her down. It's getting kind of cold out here. It was like 52, 54 degrees when we came out. It's probably dropped. If it ain't 49 degrees, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, it drops quite a bit. Then sun goes down a bit.
See, Randy says, I love catching and releasing huge flatheads. Yeah, we had one big one, about 20 pounds, I think 3 live feeds ago, where we had it right up to the bank, got her head up, and hook just popped out. Get a lot of nice, like, 2 and 3 pounders down here. I mean, these rock faces are full of these smaller flathead catfish, and that's a bite on a close rod, something just popped it. Yeah, we usually do our streaming midday, so I'm kind of working around Steven. He works during the weekdays, so this is kind of the only time he's got to go out fishing is the weekends. Yeah, I just kind of like the big flathead where you get to grab them by the mouth, and even a 50-pound flathead, it's so easy to, once you get your hand in that fish's mouth, don't let go. Yeah, of course they usually cut your palm pretty good because they got that kind of razor inner side of their, you know, where those teeth are. It's worth it. It's worth it. To be honest, the only flathead I've gotten this year so far is, I think it's like 6 pounds out of here. Summer months is when we start getting the big flatties coming in here, because water temperature is still pretty cool. I mean, still in like the, I say, mid 50s. All right, we're just been about 2 hours now. Hey, she's lit up pretty good. I mean, you'd think this time of the evening you wouldn't be able to see anything, but
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that you get quite a bit of, like, I can see the screen here, get quite a bit of light still.
yeah, you could be able to do a live stream down here at night. Just a little fire to the right. That's on corn. Yikes. That's a big one, folks.
Yeah.
Yikes, dude.
Oh, hey.
That's a big one, folks.
Like, a big fish on it, but
Yeah, I'm getting to set the hook on that. Boy, that's fighting like a flatty, dude. Flatty are a big common. Yeah, that was on corn and worm, so. And that's one of my jig heads, so gotta kind of watch her. What do we got?
That bound took that rod.
Oh yeah, I noticed. I got. What have we got? I think I've got a blue.
Big old fish.
That's a blue cat. That's a big old blue cat.
Biting itself more.
Out on the way. Yeah, that's an 8 or 10 pound blue cat, folks. Here, corn and worm. Right by the bank. Kind of explains why that rod doubled over like that. I'm worried about that tree that come down here. That's not as big as I thought he was. Still 7 or 8 pounds. Go head up. Got her? Yeah. Alright, got her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's 8 or 10 pounds.
That's a nice fish.
That's a nice blue cat fish. Yeah, that's a heck of a way to feed. Get a weight on her, folks? Ah.
Check that out, guys.
Yeah, this is the difference between fishing day and night down here. Yeah, that was just on worm and corn right by the bank.
Yeah. Nice fish, nice fish.
Yeah, that little jig head. Right in the jaw.
Very nice.
Alright, so this is. Yeah, we're gonna do a weight on this fish. I'm gonna go about 8 or 10 pounds. Yeah, that's a heck of a way to end a feed, folks. Yeah, we're gonna, let's see, where's my scale here? There's our scale. What do you think that weighs about 4 or 5 ounces? Pretty light. Under a pound. Put this right back in the net. Turn this on real quick. Set. Eight and a half.
8.5. Nice.
Yep. It's locked in, folks. So that's let's check you guys out. 8.5 pounds. We're gonna get one more look at this, folks, before we let this fish go. Yeah, that one. I saw my rod and I was looking like that can't be pulling like. Uh-oh.
That boat took it in.
Yeah, it did too. Gorgeous blue,
Hey,
folks.
that big wing. How's it going? Steel fishing. How's it going, man?
One more view of this fish, folks. Just gorgeous.
Out here with Mike from MVP and we're doing some fishing on the river.
Gotta love it, folks.
There's a nice blue crab there.
Ow, that was my thumb. Don't do it, please. All right, girl. See ya. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now you happy you waited?
Oh yeah, good way to end it there.
Yep, good way to end the feed, folks.
We end the video on beautiful kitty bear lake.
Let's see, yes. Where are we fishing? We're down in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. 2 hours in.
Nothing super crazy.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Yeah, that's very nice.
I'm just going to have my old usual good luck. Stay safe.
This is the,
Hope you see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your night, my friends. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
there's definitely